G&E, the greatest news ever, coming at you with news about the situation in Afghanistan. Taliban 2.0, Special Forces unit patrolling streets of Kabul, wear US military uniforms and left behind body armor. Taliban fighters have come a long way from looking like armed goat farmers thanks to Joe Biden. After successfully overthrowing the nation and gaining access to a multi-billion-dollar cache of state-of-the-art weaponry and equipment, the Taliban have been able to arm and deploy their special commando unit, which they call the Badri 313. Now they are reportedly patrolling the streets of Kabul as the dictatorship's shock troopers. Here's one of many examples of them causing chaos in the crowd at the Kabul airport. The forces have ditched their traditional robes in favor of body armor and camouflage military fatigues. The turbans that are normally atop their heads and the AK-47 that they are known to carry have been replaced with night vision helmets and a much more lethal US M4 rifle. Some of them even look as if their socks were commissioned by Uncle Sam. They have been completely outfitted to the point that it is hard to distinguish them from other Western combat forces. They are also cruising around in brand spanking new armored Humvees that have a large caliber turret affixed to the top for good measure. Taliban 2.0. Way to go, Biden. The equipment and weapons that they have acquired over the past month, plus have allowed the terrorist organization to gain control of the country for the first time since 2001. They have always been unwavering in their commitment to fight the West and impose their terror on helpless individuals, but their lack of equipment and organization has left them disadvantaged and when challenging Western forces. In what's surely one of the worst foreign policy decisions ever made, Biden's withdrawal laid the groundwork for communist China to come in and fund the Taliban's efforts, while simultaneously arming the insurgents by giving them unimpeded access to weaponry that would finally make them more a formidable opponent. US officials have no plan to get the equipment back either. India's Major General Gigi Dwivedi spoke with India today about the terrorist group who he has dealt with extensively, calling them a danger to the entire region, especially now that the highly ideological outfit has been equipped. As of right now, they only have been a danger to the people within Afghanistan. There have been many deaths reported, and Taliban thugs have been issuing beatings on the streets, seemingly at random. As many as 50,000 Afghans have come crowding the Kabul airport in a desperate attempt to flee as evacuation efforts continue. Meanwhile, up to 40,000 American citizens are trapped in the country, with no assistance from Biden or the State Department, who told U.S. troops not to join British teams as they go into the city to rescue their citizens that are trapped behind Taliban checkpoints. The entire situation from the beginning has been a catastrophe. Biden didn't just decide to withdraw troops before bringing the civilians that were still on the ground home. He armed the attackers who had put them in danger, and now as he drags his feet again, he is abandoning them. I'd say Biden should resign, but sheesh, what's next in line may be even worse. This has been G&E, the greatest news ever. Thank you for watching.